Welcome to this 6-part video series where we will be exploring the concept of humorous learning cultures. This is the second video in the series which focuses on different perceptions of humour in education. If you're joining this series midway through or towards the end, definitely consider going back to the start and watching some of the other videos to complete this series. Let's look at student and teacher perspectives on the use of humour in learning. This is a good place to start. Let's consider what students believe and think and value about the use of humour in learning. Let's also then consider teacher perspectives on their views around the benefits or drawbacks of using humour within learning. Let's start by looking at student perspectives. In 2018, the Times Education Supplement conducted a survey which asked the question, what do primary school students look for in their teachers? This study surveyed around 2,000 students across both public and private sector education. Students were given a number of teacher qualities to rank in hierarchical order, and you can see here the top 10. I've left the number one spot blank for dramatic effect, but when we look at that number one, the answer is funny. Out of all the qualities students considered that they most valued in their teachers, funny was the top answer. And the study explains that it wasn't even close. Funny won by a landslide. But what about secondary school students? Well, the same question was asked, what do secondary school students look for in their teachers? They were given the same activity of ranking a number of qualities they would expect to see in their teacher. And once again, the top spot, funny. And once again, it won by a landslide. So it's clear from this study that students want their teachers to be funny, humorous, and make the lessons enjoyable and engaging. But student perspectives only give us part of the picture. Can we trust that students don't just want an easy lesson that's just fun and enjoyable and not worried about the learning? Or have students intuitively realised that a funny, humorous lesson helps them learn, helps them engage in the lesson, and ultimately helps them progress within their studies? Let's now contrast student perspectives against teacher perspectives. Research has been conducted which explores teachers' views on the use of humour within their education and learning. We find from this research that teachers tend to be more cautious towards humour. Teachers also considered humour not to be a structured classroom activity, something that you cannot intentionally add to lessons. It's more something that evolves and develops naturally within the classroom. Although the views on humour were mixed across this study, they were more negative than positive when evaluating humour as a teaching method. And the majority of teachers believed that it was their responsibility to ensure that humour did not distract students from learning. So rather than it being a positive, important aspect of learning, it's something to be cautious of and not distract students from the learning they're trying to undertake. So we see a difference of opinion between students and teachers. Students are looking for humorous, funny teachers and they value that within their learning experience, whereas teachers are a bit more cautious around humour and consider humour to be more of a distractive tool and a bit more dubious about the benefits of humour within learning. It therefore makes sense to turn to the literature to explore the use of humour in learning to see where their potential benefits and drawbacks may exist. I hope you enjoyed this video on humorous learning cultures. As mentioned, this is one video in a series of 6, so please check out the next one here or link in the description below for the full series if you wish to watch all of those videos. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bloody like button. Also, any comments are welcome below. My name's Jonathan Sandling. Ta-ta for now.